Hey guys, let's get the program uploaded. Let's see. Waiting for it to show up on the screen and we'll start. There we go. Perfect. Let's get to it. I'm gonna have to keep it kind of short today because we do have my brother-in-law over, but I didn't have enough time to be like, hey, let's not do... Oh, hello, thank you for the bits. I didn't want to cancel on y'all so last second. Ooh, this is not where I want to be. So, I thought... Didn't we log out at the Citadel? I thought we were going to the Citadel. I didn't want to cancel so last second, so... Here we are. We'll just keep it to like an hour. If I want to leave the ship and I'm docked at the Citadel... Is that the case? Because I'm pretty sure we went down to the Citadel in the, like, space navigation system thing. That takes us down. A door near Joker. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure where to get off. Aw, that's very sweet of you. Aw, thank you guys for being so sweet to one another. That's the best about this community. Y'all are just so good to each other. Yeah, right. Is this it? Is this how I get off? It is. Yeah, let's take these babies.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
No worries.
Logged. The
Hello?
Commanding officer is ashore.
Oh my god, are we already at
𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 has the deck.
Dang. Like, I don't keep good track of it. Because there's so much to balance now with so many platforms. I know we never did anything for 2000. Because shit just kind of, like, went off the deep end about that time. So, oh, thank you. Yes, I did equip the best new stuff for everybody. Off screen last time. Aww, y'all are so nice. Thank you for being good to one another. So we should be caught up on gear and stuff. Also, Liara.
It was the Turians who first suggested creating a single organization to maintain order on the Citadel. Perhaps that is why more than half the force is Turian.
Check around this area for an event. Okay. Absolutely. Should I wander a touch?
Strange.
What?
Seeing the wards stretching out before you really makes you appreciate the Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
Absolutely. Hey, Tossie, what's up? Oh, okay. Look at our keeper. Oh, is he not playing a game? Oh, he's sleeping. Alright. Let's talk to, oh my god, Mikhailovich? Yes,
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, Fifth Fleet.
Alright. Yeah, let's salute him.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown.
Oh.
Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
What is he going on about?
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
What is this guy's problem? He needs to go get a snack and then take a nap because he's being a dickhole.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Okay, so he's just being petty. Alright, my dude.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
I'm gonna kill him with kindness.
Commander, I'm not happy.
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Oh look, we have Paragon stuff. Which of course I have to use. I mean, I've earned it, right?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
He clearly doesn't understand the purpose of stealth and reconnaissance. He's that motherfucker. Aww. Thank you for the sub, Joe PJX. It's so nice. He's one of those fuckers. Hello, Erica. How are you? Ooh. Oh, what are all those gray things? Those are cool. Sorry, I'm still super new to Twitch, so I've never seen those before. He's that motherfucker in Skyrim who's like straight warrior. But instead of like being smart about wielding a shield and a sword or even a two-hander, he just like, whatever's the biggest, grabs it and yeets himself into combat. No strategy. He doesn't think about anything. He sees target, everything goes red, and he charges. No, you didn't miss much at all. We've just been, we got off into the Citadel and we're talking to this guy who's inspecting our ship. Oh, Special K, I'm very glad. Sweet baby. Yes, please, give me that sweet nugget spam. Alright. So, TLDR, we were handling that. This guy is being an asshole because he wants our ship, and we're being perfectly polite to him about it. Killing him with kindness. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, give it that good old nugget. I think the next one, we were talking about this earlier. Yes, we just got it approved yesterday, which is, I mean, it took them almost a week. I think I designed it and submitted it on Monday. The one I'm thinking about doing next is Morrigan. My face in cosplay, not the actual like character in Dragon Age, because copyright. So I'm gonna find a good picture of my face and cut up a Morrigan one. It was suggested that we do the one where I was in a shoot with one of my friends who was dressed up as Hawk. And so he's got his plush Mabari, and he's showing me his Mabari, and Morgan clearly hates Mabari, and so she's just rolling her eyes, just like completely done with that. So I think I'm gonna try to cut up that one, so whenever anybody is being like rude or horrible, we can just spam that one. Ooh. Oh, we do Stan and Claudia Black. She's amazing. Alright. Oh yeah, guys. Emotes. That's awesome. Okay. Let's go with our Paragon option. We worked hard to be able to have that.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom.
But sometimes that's important.
And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
Are we doing this again? Yep. Man, like... I'm glad that we have the choice of being like...
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
Oh my god. Oh no. Me getting like stabby at somebody. So apparently I don't have enough Paragon points for this. Because I have as many charm points as humanly possible. But I don't. Rip.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Off with you. Gross. I hope I never have to see him again. He was just... right? Bye! Ugh. It's not hard to be kind to other people. Alright. Give me that sweet elevator dialogue.
In other news, 𝒂𝒶 is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Just a... Oh my goodness. I mean, the Morrigan rolling eyes would work for that too. So when anybody's being spacist, we just roll our eyes at him. The not a vibe. God, that would be so good too. I don't know if anybody watches him on TikTok. What is it? Dan, is it Dan Bam Ban? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his name is. He just does the not a vibe, and everybody has to go to the House of Vibes to get a vibe check. If you have not watched him on TikTok, it's fucking hilarious.
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindoir. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
Oh my goodness.
She's been a slave for the past 13 years? Is she alright?
Oh my god.
Not really. She's a little messed up.
I mean, how could you not
She got
be?
free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys.
Oh no.
Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hoped you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing.
I mean, I did
the
not.
raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
Yeah, we went through the raid together, and I'm sure that was awful, but she's been through 13 years of slavery, and we don't even know what kind, because that can be very, very different, and varying levels of trauma. Oh my god. I mean, this got dark real quick.
I'm on my way, Lieutenant. Sit tight.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to... she's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Okay, let's save before we embark on this mission. Yeah, my assumption is any woman in slavery, if she's back at the Normandy, I'll just go back up, is having a really fucking bad time. Save game. Shit. Oh, my anxiety is already like... Ugh. I don't know about anyone else, but it always
Coming up
collects
in a
in
report
my
later
throat.
today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Yeah, I'm extremely anxious too. I'll do my very best to be as nuanced as possible. God, I hope she's gonna be okay. By the sound of it, she's probably not. And I mean, like, how could you be okay after all of that? Who wouldn't be utterly and completely unhinged? The things you would have to do just to survive. The things you would have to deal with, say to yourself. Ugh. So let's talk to him, figure out what's going on. I mean, more so than we already know.
Commander, glad to see you.
I wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to impact anything, but us being another woman might be very helpful here. I hope they take that into
You seem awfully worried about her.
I'm just doing my job, Commander.
I don't know if that's him not knowing how to process that, or...
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off, or walk away. I am willing to wait her out.
Yeah, that makes me uncomfortable.
Good luck, Commander.
I want to make sure she comes with me afterwards. Because there might be a very valid reason that she doesn't want to be near these people. Do we have any commentary from Garrus on this?
You always see a few civilians hanging around the academy waiting to speak to an officer about some problem or other.
Okay, lady, let's...
Interesting. Seeing the ward stretching out before you really makes you
We just did
appreciate the
this one, honey.
Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
Alright, let's... Okay, we have to get a little closer. I don't want to, like, spook her either. Okay, there we go.
Stop! Stop! What are you?
Oh.
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Gerard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
You're not an animal. Your parents, what did they call you? Do you remember them?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
Oh, why would I take a step towards her when she just told me to stop? It's hard because I don't know what she's gonna say, right? I don't know if we're gonna... If I say the rage, she's gonna be like, yeah, you remember that horrific experience we went through together? That fucking sucked, didn't it? It's just not appropriate. We were talking about parents, so maybe that's a good segue into our shared experiences, build some camaraderie.
What happened to your parents?
Oh no.
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. He's melting! Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid! Stupid!
Normally I would not make somebody just blunt force confront their trauma. That's for definitely a more controlled environment, and I mean, clearly I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but feel like going with the Paragon option is what the game wants us to do, and just because I wouldn't necessarily handle it that way doesn't mean that that's what's going to be successful here. Does that make sense?
I know it hurts, Talitha. I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The Masters beat her when she wastes water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
See, I don't know how many steps I need to take. So if I need to take like 3 steps, like I need to be able to space those out. This can go so many horrible ways. Okay, this will probably be something I end up replaying if it doesn't go the way that I want to. So thank you for your patience. Okay, we'll try it. I'm just very nervous.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
No, she's no good. Don't want to be handled again.
Let's talk about her childhood, and maybe...
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying. You get hit for lying. Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
For a while I was broken. I lost my whole family, Talitha. My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
I'm so nervous. My hands are sweaty.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
So do we want to talk about escape or the raid? Maybe we've talked about the raid and our shared experience, so now it's okay to talk about.
What's the last thing you remember from Mindwar?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes to leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
Talitha, you were what, 6 years old? No one blames you for staying quiet and hoping they go away. The only person blaming you is you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
Yeah, but it's like you wanna hold the people who did this culpable, not the race as a whole, right? Because that's not fair. Unless there's something about Batarians that I don't know.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
So we can give it to her? Okay, she doesn't want us to touch her, so maybe we can try giving it.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when I remember me. But she wants to remember.
Oh, that was rough. God, BioWare needs to stop making me tear up during the game. Like, I just released the Dragon Age episode today, where we have to finish in hushed whispers, and Jesus Christ, like, I'm legitimately, like, wiping away tears on screen.
It was the Turians who first suggested creating a single organization
Okay, we've got
to
these
maintain
things.
order
They don't
on the
really
Citadel.
care about
Perhaps that is why more than half
what
the force is
happened.
Turian.
Yeah, and the good thing is, those are the decisions I would have made even if I wasn't aware that of the ways in which they could go badly. Like, that's definitely kindness and patience, is how I would have handled that. But she's coming with me, by the way.
Is it over, Commander?
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just, when I see her curled into a ball and shivering, she was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
I don't think we're gonna have the option to, like, check into these dudes, are we?
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
Can I go and check in on her at any point? Can I follow up, at least? I don't want to just leave her with them. Why would I ever leave an unconscious woman with 2 randos?
We'll be taking her for counseling.
I don't like this. But I don't think the game gives us any choice. This was written by a man. Well, game mechanics say we gotta go down. Wow. I'd really like some serotonin.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Right? My brother-in-law is actually over, so... Aw, the Fallen Master, thank you for the follow. So I've got my office door closed, so the baby can't come in here. So I don't interrupt them while they're talking and vice versa. Oh? Yeah, he's in the other room, though. Merlin is not
Commander
here
Shepard?
today. Look at that little bot thing. He's kind of cute.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Depends.
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
Get stuffed.
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand.
Oh, she doesn't pass a vibe
Humans
check?
have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Oh, yeah. Sweet nugget baby. Man, am I gonna regret being genuine with her?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Is she trying to bait us?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Oh my god, time to shut you up? Did she like punch her or something? Oh, gross. This is the equivalent of Fox News? Fuck.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
It's not the Citadel's.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named 𝒂𝒃. Do you have any comment on that?
I feel like it's not our place to divulge that.
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Wow, that was passive-aggressive. Yikes. Alright. Now, I know we have at least one Citadel mission we're supposed to be here for. What does UNC mean? Oh god. I know we were supposed to come back to the Citadel. We were supposed to go talk with the lady, I guess? This is really weird. I can't scroll on it very well. It's the Nissan stuff? Okay, let's just look at the map. I guess we can figure out where it is by that. I think she said to go and meet her by the expensive bar near the embassies. Okay. How do we get there? How do we get there? It's to the docking bay, to the Presidium, which is where I want to go. Alright. I'm gonna save after we get off this elevator too. Just in case. Ooh, go make some toast.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud.
Oh?
The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Oh, and they settled. Interesting. Toast with like peanut butter and honey on it sounds really fucking good right now. Sounds very good, actually. Alright. There we go. So let's see where that is. Embassy Lounge. Do we have anything else that we need to check out? Doesn't look like it. So we can go Wrapping around, I think? I don't really mind waiting. We get the cool elevator chat. Lounge is over on the left, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. I don't think I have, or at least I don't remember who Helena is. There's the one, like, semi-crime boss lady that we met. I think the bar is straight across, yeah. Asana.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I'm glad you're here. I must talk to you about my sister Dahlia. She's been kidnapped by slavers.
Should I be knowing more about this? I mean, this is our Paragon option, so that's going to be the one I choose, but I don't remember this situation.
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
I have a better deal?
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. Could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available.
Nice.
Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
There we go. Perfect. Is that all the quests we had here? I could have sworn we had more. I guess we haven't been to the wards yet, have we? Where do we need to buy things? I didn't know if y'all wanted me to do that on screen or not, if y'all cared. No, not in there. In here. Oh, Conrad. Yeah, we gotta go to the top of the Citadel Tower for Kahoku. I want to say Kohaku every time. Missing Marines? I don't know, let's look. Yes. So we need to go talk to him. And then Conrad. Aww. Moratori, thank you so much for the follow. Right. Let's go talk to Kohaku. I'm just gonna go with it. Because I fucking love Inuyasha. I cannot wait for the new one. Citadel Tower? Licenses and expansions just yet. Okay. I don't know how full up I am, honestly. Ooh, sleepy boy. Got tired out from all that Animal Crossing. Okay. Kahaku's up. Yeah, he's right here.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander, any word on my missing men?
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Okay, so Werner, if I remember, was in the wards, and he was like near Med Bay. See if I'm right. Oh, I thought he was like legitimately right here. Look at that boy. Alright, he's by the stairs between the upper and lower markets. Okay, well at least we're in the ward, so we're in the right area. I feel like this has more people in it than last time we were here. Okay, the upper and lower markets. So that should be you right there. How far away? Okay, keep going. Alright. And I think that's everything that we had on the Citadel, if I'm not mistaken. Make sure. Okay.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
Sorry.
A continuation of that saga. You, right here.
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me? There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Oh, it's you.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too. Hey, can I get your picture?
Sure.
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that I talked with the beautiful Commander Shepard unless I get a picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect.
I feel like I'm in a cosplay convention.
Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
All right. I don't know if... I think we did talk to Emily Wong again. She wasn't in her spot. I mean, like, he's just an enthusiastic fan, right? You see him all the time as a cosplayer. We just went and talked to Werner, that's all. I do like how they're recurring characters. It gives you some nice, like, cohesion and fluidity of the narrative while still connecting it back. Where to go now? Do we need anything else while we're here? Oh, we're gonna go find those. Data disks, artifacts. Oh wait, we need to turn that in? Okay, just look for more. Or... Oh. That's not here. Yeah, that tends to happen. Oh, this is Citadel. Oh, but we don't want his help. So we need to find missing researchers. So these are just a bunch of yeah, we don't have anything else here, it looks like. We did speak to Nasana, and we'd already done the quest. Yeah, we saw Kohaku. Alright, I guess we will, 15 minutes left, so let's do some codex entries, and then we'll go off and do planetary exploration next time. Does that sound like a fair deal? Because I really should. We have guests. I should go and do that. I'm blanking. Codex. I can't read tonight. Okay, we have a lot. Non-council races.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skillian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skillian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
I mean, good riddance, though. Yeah, I do like the Codex. Don't get me wrong. I get a fair number of people, at least on YouTube, who, like, bitch about it. You read so much. You spend all your time reading. It's part of the game, my guy. Like, don't watch that bit if you don't want to. Yeah. I think they want to give you like a base amount and then let you pick up more information as you go. Alright. Non-sapient creatures.
After the Geth secure a location,
we did that. We need
Thresher Maws are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating or searching for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia, yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep space and atmospheric re-entry. As a result, thresher spores appear on many worlds, spread by previous generations of space travelers.
Not good.
The body of a thresher never entirely leaves the ground. Only the head and tentacles erupt from the earth to attack. In addition to physical attacks, threshers have the ability to project toxic chemicals and emit bursts of infrasound as a shockwave weapon. The Alliance first encountered threshers on the colony of Akuze in 2177. After contact was lost with the Pioneer team, Marine units were deployed to investigate. The shore parties were set upon by hungry threshers, and nearly the entire assault force was killed. Alliance forces recommend engaging threshers with vehicle-mounted heavy weapons.
No shit. Yeah, exactly. That is what fast forward is for. And there's no reason to bitch about it to me in the comment section, but some people just can't help themselves. Right? I like the Codex. It gives you so much more nuance. It gives you so much more lore, and you understand a lot of the details in games a lot better. Like, it's because people just want to bitch about things that aren't catered to them, and it's like, have you lived in this world? Like, buddy, it's not here for you. That's part of life, especially in a video. Just like find a part where I'm not reading a Codex entry anymore. Okay, we do have this one.
The Citadel is Citadel space is an unofficial term referring to any region of space controlled by a species that acknowledges the authority of the Citadel Council. At first glance, it appears this territory encompasses most of the galaxy. In reality, however, less than 1% of the stars have been explored. Even Mass Effect FTL drive is slow relative to the volume of the galaxy. Empty space and systems without suitable drive discharge sites are barriers to exploration. Only the mass relays allow ships to jump hundreds of light years in an instant, the key to expanding across an otherwise impassable galaxy. Whenever a new relay is activated, the destination system is rapidly developed. From that hub, FTL drive is used to expand to nearby star clusters. The result is a number of densely developed clusters, thinly spread across the vast expanse of space, connected by the mass relay network. Pharos is a habitable world in the There are between 2 and 400 billion stars in the galaxy, and less than 1% of them have ever been visited or had their systems properly surveyed. Humanity's early expansion into the Attribution traverse was haphazard, a desperate race to claim habitable planets where populations can be economically settled. Ignored in the wake of this land grab were thousands of less hospitable worlds, each potentially rich with industrial resources. The wealth of entire solar systems lies untapped, waiting for corporate survey teams or independent pioneers to discover and exploit them. However, this is not an easy task. In addition to the environmental hazards, the fact that uncharted worlds are largely ignored makes them popular bases for criminals, revolutionaries, cults, and others who wish to remain unnoticed by galactic society. Faster-than-light drives use Element 0 cores to reduce the mass of the ship. Larger warships are generally classified in one of 4 weights. Frigates are small, fast ships used for scouting and screening of larger vessels. Frigates often operate in wolf pack flotillas. Cruisers are middleweight combatants, faster than dreadnoughts and more heavily armed than frigates. Cruisers are the standard patrol unit and often lead frigate flotillas. Dreadnoughts are kilometer-long capital ships mounting heavy, long-range firepower. They are only deployed for the most vital missions. Carriers are dreadnought-sized vessels that also carry large numbers of fighters. Smaller vessels are almost exclusively used in a support role to the warships during combat. Fighters are one-man craft used to perform close-range attacks on enemy ships. Interceptors are one-man craft optimized for destroying opposing fighters. The Normandy is a prototype starship developed by the Human Systems Alliance with the assistance of the Citadel Council. It is optimized for scouting and reconnaissance missions in unstable regions using state-of-the-art stealth technology. For most ships, the heat generated through standard operations is easily detectable against the absolute zero background of space. The Normandy, however, is able to temporarily sink this heat within the hull. Combined with refrigeration of the exterior hull, the ship can travel undetected for hours or drift passively for days of covert observation. This is not without risk. The stored heat must eventually be radiated, or it will build to levels capable of cooking the crew alive. Another component of the stealth system is the Normandy's revolutionary Tantalus drive, a Mass Effect core twice the standard size. The Tantalus drive generates mass concentrations that the Normandy falls into, allowing it to move without the use of heat-emitting thrusters.
Interesting.
Ship mobility dominates space combat. The primary objective is to align the mass accelerator along the bow with the opposing vessel's broadside. Battles typically play out as artillery duels, fought at ranges measured in thousands of kilometers, though assaults through defended mass relays often occur at knife fight ranges, as close as a few dozen kilometers. Most ship-to-ship engagements are skirmishes between patrol vessels of cruiser weight and below, with dreadnoughts and carriers only deployed in full-scale fleet actions. Battles in open space are short and often inconclusive, as the weaker opponent typically disengages. Once a ship enters FTL flight, the combat is effectively over. There are no sensors capable of tracking them or weapons capable of damaging them. The only way to guarantee an enemy will stand and fight is to attack a location they have a vested interest in, such as a settled world or a strategically important mass relay.
Okay, let me check chat real quick because I see that big old paragraph. Oh my goodness. Oh man, what a mood. Also, I can't scroll up here, but Rat King, thank you so much for all those bits. Oh my goodness.
The Mako infantry fighting vehicle was designed for the System Alliance's frigates. Though the interior is cramped An M35 is small enough to be carried in the cargo bay and easily deployed on virtually any world. With its turreted 155mm mass accelerator and coaxially mounted machine gun, the Mako can provide a fire team with weapon support as well as mobility. Since Alliance Marines may be required to fight on any world, the Mako is environmentally sealed and equipped with microthrusters for use on low-gravity planetoids. The Mako is powered by a sealed hydrogen-oxygen fuel cell and includes a small Element Zero core. While not large enough to nullify the vehicle's mass, the core can reduce it enough to be safely airdropped. When used in conjunction with thrusters, it also allows the Mako to extricate itself from difficult terrain.
Yeah, the Mako is hard to drive.
Biotics is the ability. An artificial intelligence is a self-aware computing system capable of learning and independent decision-making. Creation of a conscious AI requires adaptive code, a slow, expensive education, and a specialized quantum computer called a blue box. An AI cannot be transmitted across a communication channel or computer network. Without its blue box, an AI is no more than data files. Loading these files into a new blue box will create a new personality, as variations in the quantum hardware and runtime results create unpredictable variations. The Geth serve as a cautionary tale against the dangers of rogue AI, and in Citadel space, they are technically illegal. Advocacy groups argue, however, that an AI is a living, conscious entity, deserving the same rights as organics. They argue that continued use of the term artificial is institutionalized racism on the part of organic life. The term synthetic is considered the politically correct alternative.
How interesting. I mean, that makes sense. Especially, like, I really need to finish Detroit Become Human, because it's really, really great. But, that makes so much sense with that game specifically in mind. And God, it's kind of rough. Like, I want to know more about the Geth specifically, because there might be, I want to know what their reasons are for wanting the Reapers to come. Just because they want them to destroy all organic life? That's the only thing I can think of, but I have so little information currently on the Geth that I can't extrapolate well. I feel like it would be logical to have a grudge against organics because the way that what is Tally's people? What are they called? Help me. Quarians, thank you. How the Quarians are treating them, had treated them. Yeah, I'll definitely play through the whole trilogy. This is just like me at the moment trying to pontificate on the subject and try to figure this shit out, and I don't have enough information to do so. But I have to, like, it has so much of it hits differently after having played Detroit Become Human. Yeah, it does make you question and want to know more. Because that's exactly what I'm doing, is like I want to just keep gathering information because I want to make sense of this, and it's really fucking interesting, right? Alright, it is at 8:30. Yeah, I know, I love Detroit Become Human, I need to finish it. They sound super fascinating. I want to know more. I need to finish it because I'm gonna do a North cosplay at some point, but there's just so much anxiety that's coupled with playing that game. We're at the part where, for us at least, North has joined up with the protagonist, and they're like at the like gathering a place. I'm trying to be as vague as possible without spoiling it for other people, and like there's like a raid on it, and so we're in the middle of trying to get out, but people keep dying, and I can't handle that. So I have to replay it, but I literally haven't played it in almost 2 years maybe, because there's just so much anxiety, right? And I hate when people die. I'm not about it. Like your companions and characters, if I can save them, I want to. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for hanging around. God, this was like a short episode, but it was really, really good. I'm really glad that things ended up well for our friend who just escaped slavery. I'm glad that we'll get to check up on her. Alright, guys. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you next time. Alright, guys. Have a good night. See you on Saturday, same time.